Aw. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Faribault and Bristol Field for tonight's 2021 football season opener for both teams. Tonight's game, a big Southeast District matchup between the Tigers of our Lady and Will Faribault. The Big Southeast Football District, the Big Nine Conference, Alberton High School, and Faribault High School are all committed to the principles of positive conduct. We believe that all student athletes, coaches, officials, and spectators should represent the very best of interscholastic athletics. We're committed to ensuring that it's a positive experience for all attendants and require great sportsmanship throughout the event. Unsportsmanlike conduct directed at student athletes, coaches, officials, or other spectators will not be tolerated, and that grounds for removal from the facility. Please help us make a positive difference in our education-based athletic programs. Have a great evening and enjoy the game.
Like we're at USA Stadium. The whole game.
Yeah, but there's an open and a close. The open obviously plays the okay. Double. Obviously my open and close right here.
Hey Scott, how you doing, buddy? Good, how you doing? Doing good. Football season.
Please have a written ladder.
I'm going to go up to Starbucks and start by the end of the
Malika's Auto Body. Conclusion of our game, we'll have our crunch time player of the game, courtesy of Malika's Auto Body. With COVID last year, we didn't do any interviews with coaches, and I've kind of continued that practice this year just for safety reasons, I guess. So I did not have a chance to visit before the game with Ned Lewis. I did talk to him last week. I was going to try and visit with him about how good the scrimmage went last week. They were in Northfield, but I never got a chance to do that either. I will give you our Tom's Lock and Key keys to this game. Of course, your key, whenever you have keys that need to be made, or you need to get back into the house because you locked the keys in the house or the car or whatever, well, the place to call is Tom's Lock and Key right here in Faribault. And the key for the Falcons tonight is like any other football game. They've got a lot of players back from a very good team a year ago. They finished 5-2 on the season in that shortened season due to COVID. No playoffs were played, and unfortunately for them, that was the case because they were really coming on toward the end of that season. So we're looking forward to the season opener here against an Albert Lee Tiger team that, well, if I remember right, last year, and I think I remember this right, it was a thrilling game. The Falcons had to come from behind to win it. Gone is the outstanding running back that they had to go up against last season, but they'll probably still have some good skilled guys. The numbers don't look all that big, frankly, for the Albert Lee Tigers at this point, unless a lot of their guys are in the locker room right now. It is a drizzly night here in Faribault, and we'll see how that works with this natural surface field. Albert Lee, of course, has artificial surface. They have turf. Well, this is turf too, but it's good old-fashioned God's green grass type of turf here in Faribault. They got a brand spanking new massive video scoreboard here, like the one that's in the two that are in the gym. That's being unveiled here tonight. It's great to have you along on Power 96. Also, this is going to be streamed this evening as well. For those that like to watch it and listen at the same time, you can do that also. But a big thank you again to our sponsors who are making our broadcast possible tonight. Faribault Falcons and the Albert Lee Tigers season opener in high school football. Last night we saw a very good Goodhue team defeat a very good Pine Island team by a score of 20-14 in the Panthers' lair. It was an outstanding game, and I'm looking forward to a good one here tonight. The Falcon logo looks awesome at midfield. That scoreboard is massive to the right of me sitting in the press box here at Bruce Smith Field in Faribault. We'll have more pregame analysis in this one as we continue with our Tom's Lock and Key keys to the contest right after this 1-minute timeout. I'm not hearing anything. So it's not playing? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. You can play that Cash-Wise over again if you want to. Well, the Faribault Falcons and the Alverley Tigers about set to do battle. I'm going to turn up the old crowd mic here. I was going to get a bit of the band, but they stopped playing just as I was turning it to them. For the Faribault Falcons tonight, they have 7 guys, I counted, going both ways this evening. 7 guys that are going both ways to start. Ned Lewis did tell us one of the keys this season is they are going to try and spell some guys so they don't have to play both ways an entire game or anything. To start this game, the offensive and defensive lines are going to be very close to the same, but he said we will be spelling some guys in different series so that they can stay fresher. Quite often in your opening football game of a high school season, it is brutally hot. That is not the case tonight. I mean, it is fantastic. This is perfect if you're playing football in terms of the weather. I'll get you the game time temperature here as we continue with our Tom's Lock and Key of Faribault keys to tonight's contest. 64 cloudy degrees currently in downtown Faribault as they're getting ready for the national anthem here at Bruce Smith Field. A.J. Worrell, Isaac Mata, Ian Ehlers, and Johnny Frank are the receivers on this team. Matthias Lenway, the starting running back. Roman Garcia is one of the guards. Devin Lockerbie is the other guard. The tackles are Brady Beskey and Brody Esser. And the center is Tim Nearby. You got a good-sized line here at Faribault. Get more detail.
Senior number 5, Hunter Nelson. Coach by Ned Lewis. He's assisted by Shane Hutchinson, John Frank, Zach Roble, Tim Ehlers, Cliff Castile, Matt Barrett, and Anthony Gustafson. Recently, Faribault High School Athletics and Faribault football lost a great fan and supporter of Bruce Smith passed away on Wednesday. Although many in the community remember him for his work with FCTV, Bruce loved being involved with the Falcons. For many years, he would announce as he put in Faribault High School baseball. He was a longtime announcer for Faribault boys basketball and would run the clock or announce at Faribault Falcon football games, including the NSC Club. He was a driving force behind the Bruce Smith golf tournament for years, a tournament that provided a lot of money for the Faribault High School scholarships. If Faribault activities needed help, Bruce was there with his relaxed and friendly demeanor and smooth voice. On a night like tonight, Bruce would have made sure to talk to the coaches and greet the officials before heading up to the press box. He was truly one of the unsung heroes supporting our programs. Please help honor Bruce Creaky with us by standing and sharing a moment of silence. Thank you. And while we honor Bruce for all his contributions in the past, Faribault activities would also like to take a moment to thank all those individuals who work behind the scenes so that our student athletes can enjoy the opportunities provided by high school activities. Thank you for all you do. And now, ladies and gentlemen, remain standing, face the flag, and remove your headgear as we honor America with the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner performed by Lisa Quimby.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
An outstanding job, Lisa Quimby, with our national anthem as the Faribault Falcons and the Albert Lee Tigers get ready to do battle here today. I still have a hard time not saying Big Nine Conference, but it isn't Big Nine Conference anymore and hasn't been for a number of years now. All right, we're ready to get this baby underway. I do have the starters here for Albert Lee, but they didn't give me the numbers, just names, which is kind of interesting. I will tell you the names. Well, you don't need to know the numbers, but it's kind of difficult for yours truly. Quarterback is Dakota Jonke. The fullback is Cole Jansen. Garrett Giles is the tailback. Max Edwin is one of the flankers. Luke Moeller and Tanner Kahn are the split ends. The left tackle is Isaac Shea. Left guard is Cody Laskowski. Weston Dahl is the center. The right guard is Max Hacker. Ben Schwemmler is the right tackle. And Logan Strom is the tight end. Defensively, Trenton Johnson, Max Hacker, Ben Schemmler, and Aiden Weems, as well as Weston Dahl, are on the defensive line. Linebackers are Cole Jansen, Logan Strom, and Bryson Kirsch. The corners are Max Edwin and Tanner Kahn. The free safety is Garrett Giles, and the strong safety is Luke Moeller. Long snapper is Garrett Giles. Tanner Kahn is the holder. Ben Kiders is the kicker, and the punter is Tanner Kahn for the Albert Lee Tigers. Albert Lee won the toss. They deferred, and Faribault will be receiving, going right to left on your radio dial as we get the 2021 high school football season underway here from Bruce Smith Field in Faribault. And we're off. It's kind of a line drive, couple hopper taken by one of the up men. Faribault's going to have good field position here. If they can continue to hang on to the football, they're going to be out to about the 41-yard line. So from the 41-yard line, the Faribault Falcons will start 1st and 10. And as I mentioned before, quarterback Hunter Nelson, a lot of these guys are back from a year ago, so they got some really good experience. And they come right out from the sideline. No huddle. Couple receivers out to the right as Nelson is standing to his left. Matthias Lenway, they'll get the signal from the sideline of the play. He'll hand it off. Lenway's going to bounce it outside. He'll break one tackle, and he'll pick up about 4 yards on the play. So about a 4-yard pickup there on the first play of the season by Lenway. Just underway from Bruce Smith Field in Faribault. Faribault Falcons in their green uniforms with white stripe down the side. They got white, green on the shoulders, the solid green helmets. As a handoff again, Lenway up the middle, in a massive hole. He's going to take it all the way down to the 46-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards and a first down for the Faribault Falcons. So again, no huddle here, and that, if it's hot, you know, obviously wear a defense down. Triples to the left, single receiver to the right, but no heat here tonight, really. Nelson takes the snap, fakes it to Lenway. He's going to bounce it outside. He was in trouble, but he bounces it out more, bounces it out more. We're going to have an illegal block here on Faribault as Nelson gets ushered out of bounds by Garrett Giles, a junior. They do not have the weights or anything or the heights on the Albert Lee roster, just names. That's it, names. Yeah, and I thought I saw that too on the play. That's why I said we're going to have this come back. Well, it is the first game of the year. So they'll march him back, and again, no huddle here as they look to the sideline to get the play. Double receivers right. Tight end is on the left side of this formation as Lenway stands to the left of Nelson. Going to wing back right. He's going to fake the handoff. Nelson weaves his way up the middle. He's at the 45, the 40, the 35. Nice stutter step move and is ushered out of bounds again by Garrett Giles. But not before he takes it about 30 yards down the field. So a nice run there by Hunter Nelson. He's just so shifty. Got some good speed and obviously has really good vision. Of course, he was a running back most of his career. There's a pump right, and now well, that was not a great decision there. He gets popped pretty good by a bunch of Albert Lee Tigers. Evidently what he was looking for was not open off to the right. So it's probably a wise decision not to throw it in case, you know, you get a pick six there. So it'll be second down at about 13. Ball's at the 33-yard line of Albert Lee. The Tigers in white. They've got the dark blue solid helmets. As Nelson's going to hand it off to Lenway. He breaks out in the open. He might go all the way. He's at the 15, he's at the 10, he's at the 5, and he's got a touchdown. A touchdown from 33 yards out. And boy, did the Falcons make this first drive look easy. A 33-yard touchdown. Comes with 10:01 to go in this first quarter. And the Falcons are going to go for the two-point conversion here, it appears. I formation with Nelson under center. He takes the snap from Nearby. He rolls to his left. He looks, he throws, and it's going to be good. Two-point conversion is made. So Elijah Hammonds catches the ball in the by the near side flag, and the two-point conversion is good on the pass. So a two-point pass from Nelson to Hammonds. Hammonds was a bruising back a season ago, you might recall, and I'm sure we'll see him some on offense like we did just there, but he's starting at linebacker defensively for the Faribault Falcons. 10:01 to go here in the first quarter. The Faribault Falcons go right down the field on their opening drive. They took the ball from their 41. Remember, they had real good field position. So a 59-yard drive that took 5 plays. That's it. Went right down the field. As at halftime, we're going to have our Hometown Credit Union halftime report. We'll try and do our best to keep stats here tonight.